Good morning. This morning we are starting our road trip. It's Saturday down to Florida. We're going to go spend a couple weeks with Ben's parents, and I think we're going to take a weekend to go to the Keys while we're there. So this morning we are driving from Greensboro to Savannah, and then we're going to take the afternoon, evening to go explore Savannah a little bit because neither of us have been there ever. And then we'll find a hotel when we get there and spend the night, and then we'll head to Florida the next morning. We are almost ready to go. We're waiting for our car to update.
I clicked the update button.
Yeah.
I thought it would be quick. It did say 25 minutes. I just thought Kayla would be slow. She was not.
We're stuck waiting. Here at Chick-fil-A, grabbing some breakfast, and then we'll be back. So we just stopped to charge. We're about an hour and a half outside of Savannah. I wanted to talk to you guys about the Tesla and why we really like it for road trips and like how it's been working out for us so far and kind of like what sets it apart from like the other electric vehicles right now. I think the first thing that we like the most is that it's way cheaper to take this on a road trip, right, Ben?
Especially right now with the cost of gas being so high. I still think there's quite a bit of savings, and especially with the superchargers, it's basically a non-issue. I do like the little breaks, especially with the superchargers. You can sit there for 10 or 15 minutes and take a chance to book a hotel or kind of like plan out your next like little leg.
Eat your lunch.
Eat lunch.
If we were to take Ben's truck, it probably would have cost us a few $100s in gas. But with the Tesla, I mean, we're probably going to spend $30 maybe the whole trip there and back. So because we do get charged to use the superchargers, but it's almost nothing compared to the tank of gas. So we really love that. The Autopilot, we did actually purchase Autopilot for the month because we are driving a lot. And so far, Autopilot makes it pretty easy to do road trips because you don't have to, not that you don't have to focus as much, but
it's more of like a automated like cruise control. It's fairly good on highways. I would caution anybody to trust it because it's definitely like still in a beta state. I'm pretty sure it even says when you enable it, it's like in a beta state. It's pretty good at like following cars in front of it, slowing down, but it's definitely not something that's perfect, and it's not something that I would bet my life on.
Yeah. But it does make it easier if you want to like eat while you drive or maybe change the music. What else do we like? Yeah,
it's more of like a mental thing. Like it really helps with that mental exhaustion that you normally feel. Like, I know my truck has cruise control. It's not an automated cruise control, so sometimes you get on the highway and you can set it speed limit 70, set it to 70, and you just cruise. But if somebody in front of you is not going that speed, you're always kind of like on and off cruise control. Whereas like in the Tesla, if you just set it, turn it on, like it'll automatically accelerate, decelerate based on what's in front of you, which is, I don't know, there's just like a mental relief.
Yeah, it is a really spacious car, especially up front. And it gives you a lot of room to stretch out your legs. You have there's a lot of windows, so you don't feel so cramped. You can see a lot. It's just all around like a nice ride for a road trip. And due to the superchargers, you can take it anywhere in the country. I mean, there's tons of superchargers all around, so it makes it really easy to not have to worry about finding a charger.
Superchargers there's quite a few of them, but I do like the automated route planning that you just kind of type in your destination and it plans everything for you. It tells you where to stop, how long to stop for. Almost always we stop for slightly more than whatever it recommends. It's always good to kind of come to your destination with a little bit of extra. Most of the time it does the math. It gives you about, 15, 20% by the time you get there. I always try to have, 30, 40%, which really helps with just driving out to the store and stuff like that. There is a few negative things that, you know, when we did say like it is spacious, it is spacious for a car. It's not going to replace an SUV.
Yeah.
As you can see, we have some stuff in the back seat. It works really great for 2 people. You know, we've even fit 4, you know, full adults in
For a weekend trip.
Yeah, for weekend trips.
It is still a car.
Yeah, and you could probably get a Y or a Model X or something like that that would be like significantly bigger. One of the trade-offs with that is mileage, right? You have to spend more time charging. You know, so there's trade-offs like that, just like there's trade-offs in SUVs and trucks. You know, those are probably the negative sides that, you know, I would say if you're trying to get somewhere quick and like, you know, you want to cut like every minute off, I still also think electric cars probably aren't for you either. If you like engine noises, no engine noises.
It is quieter.
Yeah.
I mean, you can probably hear the road a lot right now, but we're on a really noisy road.
Right.
But otherwise, it's pretty quiet in the car. You have no problem hearing the other person, talking to the other person. So that's it. Back to our regular scheduled programming. We're about 2 hours from Savannah, and we're going to go check in at our hotel. And then we'll figure out something to do tonight because we only have one night in Savannah before we head to Orlando, and we want to make the best of it. So we'll let you know what we're doing once we decide it. Look around, and people are looking at us. Now we don't know what to do.
I'm toast.
Very sketchy. Why are we on that party boat?
How was that?
Chaos.
Yeah.